Hello guys, welcome to a new episode of RealmCraft on the exciting new realm that I play on. I've got a little friend with me today, but he's not here at the moment because he's gone to make his dinner. So, in today's episode what we're going to do is we are going to grab a bunch of dirt, and what I want to do is we're going to do a little bit of terraforming, right? So we're going to transform this entire island into dirt. Simple as that. So I'm obviously not going to make you sit through this entire painful experience, so I'm going to give you a little time lapse of all this, so you don't have to genuinely cry whilst watching me put all this down. So after this is all put down, we'll have a look at what else to do next. Alright, that's all the dirt we can place for now, since that's all I really have at my disposal. But we did quite a fair bit of the island. I mean, I would like to do a bit more of the island, but there's not really much I can do, apart from if I want to go out and get some more dirt. But I think for now this is fine. Like I like how much dirt is here. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the look. It's looking good. The panda's looking better than ever. Oh, he's had a little accident. He has. Oh, poor bloke. Right. Moving on. I do want to do a little change to this farm, mainly because I don't like the sides of this a little bit. Because you see how it just goes up and it just looks like it's on a little slope for no reason. I don't like that. It looks really bad, in my opinion. I just don't like the design on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this up by one with some dirt, if I can find any, if I have any left over. We're just gonna use pod soul. Gonna make some stone slabs because that's the only really thing we can use, and it'll look nice with the stone slabs. So what we'll do is we'll bring this up by one there, and then we'll just put this over it, and then it makes it look a bit better. That is just in my. I don't like the look of that either. Right, so we're doing a little bit of a thing here. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. Now, I can't do the same with this because it will ruin it all, but I think so far that does look a lot better. Oh, we have a little bit here. Right, we'll just fill this up with some pod soul and call it a day. One thing I do need to do is I need to fill up this entire snow area we have, because all of the snow coming in from the storm, coming in from the rain, whenever it rains, I don't like it whatsoever. It just takes up too much room and takes up too much of everything. It just makes everything all snowy, and I hate that. But what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these trees. We're not going to replant them, because I'm going to be ending up building a lot of stuff on Panda Island. This little well here is being built by my friend Wallace Frank Jr., the best under 20s football Sunday league player you'll ever see. He's a 6'8" goalkeeper, saves everything, wins everything. He can do the job, and he can do your mum. But yeah, this is a little well he's been working on. We'll see if it gets kept. We don't know yet. And this is the panda in his pride and glory. But we're going to put a little shed here. Is what I've been thinking about. We're going to put a little shed here, and I'm going to use the cyan to help me out here. So we're going to put it. I'd say we're going to make a path going from here all the way up to the shed. We'll get rid of these two. We'll go here. We'll move along here, and then we want to end it here. So we'll put this as the front. So this will be the front we'll work with. We want to make this free, so we'll have the door here. So I'll put that there for the door. Then we'll have it out by like this. Yeah, like this, like so. So we have 3 everywhere. Yeah, that's alright with me. 1, 2, and we'll have this there. Alright, cool. Then what we'll do is we'll go by 3 again, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then we'll move it like this. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, boom pillar. We're just gonna make it a small house because I don't want it to be a big house. Mainly because it's a shed. All that you really have in a shed is to just store the things you don't need anymore. And most of those items are things that you're never going to take out for years to come, so we're just going to make it tiny and make it look nice. I'm not too sure if I want to keep it this size, because I feel like this size is perfect, because I just want it to be a little compact shed that I can use. I think we'll keep it as this for now. Then we'll put the back door here, just so it can go out a little bit. And then for the sides, what I want to do is I want to make a little like store area, I guess, a little store area. So we'll put a bit here. This is why I put the door here. This wasn't supposed to be a back door. Everything I said was a lie. But what we're going to do is we're going to make this go up by 2, because I want to make this into, like I said, a little shopping area. Not really a shopping area, but I want it to be something. So we'll put this out by 2, run this around, hope we don't fall. I'm just going to set up little guidelines here. If you want to set up guidelines, use wall, because it's easy to break and it's quite easy to get hold of as well. So right, we have our little thing set up. So this is going to be our main house. This is going to be the side bit where we're going to place like a little bit of decoration. And yeah, let's get on to this. Alright, let's get our spruce and let's have a look at how we do. Alright, so we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Count with me. Right, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do the same here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll just do that around the entirety of this, so we'll just keep on putting it up. I can't see me changing anything, to be honest with you. I don't think I should change anything. But I'll go 1, 2, 3 here. 3. And then, I don't know. I have no clue what I'm going to do here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, oh yeah, perfect. Alright, and then this bit we leave, because we don't want to be doing anything with this bit yet. I'll show you what we're going to do with that in just a second. Now, just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to bring all of the spruce over here so I don't have to run back and forth every time. I mean, for a tentacle demon monster, you know, it shouldn't be that tough, but it's gradually getting annoying that I have to run back every time. So I'm just going to put it all in this shulker box and realise I have no room to put anything. Okay, so then for this shed, we're going to do it up by 2 on like this. So on the side of this shed here, we're going to do it up by 2, and then I think I can now get rid of these because I don't need it anymore. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill it up with spruce whilst I'm there. May as well fill it up with a bit of spruce, and then we'll see what we can do after that. Alright, so we've filled in the entirety of it. What I'm going to do is I think I might make a second story just to make it look a bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little second story, but for now, I think I want to work on this side of the house really quickly, do this bit, but it's going to take a little bit of extra effort, so I'm just going to do the top part first. So what we'll do is we'll do the exact same design we've been doing recently, and that is just by doing the spruce trapdoors with the slabs. I'm going to actually make a few more slabs because we're running low on them. I don't want to be running low on them, because that's just a bit of a hassle. So do slab, and then for this we'll do slab, slab, and then we'll just keep on going up until we finish the entirety of the outside of this bit. But actually no, I can't do that. I've just realised I can't do that because of the side bit. That's going to interrupt it. So I'm going to have a look at how I'm supposed to do that part first. I've come to a conclusion. I'm going to get rid of this part mainly because it's too difficult to work with. And I'm just going to go for the style I originally wanted to go for anyway. So I'm just going to get rid of it, make it easier for myself so I don't screw my mind over. We're just going to move on from there, see where to go with that. Because I've got something on my mind that should work out really well on how I do it. So we're just going to go from there, honestly. And that start with making this other wall. Alright, so we've done the top bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the logs for it. I don't know if I'm going to do the corners because I can't really see a point in doing the corners. But we're just going to go on from there, keep on doing what we're doing, and then see what... I think we're going to do the roofing from after, because I feel like we may as well just do that now. Get it over and done with so we know what we're doing and how we planned it. Because I've planned it, and I'll go through with it, we're going to see how it works, and hopefully it goes well. Because if it doesn't, then I don't want to have to take this down as well. Honestly, I just want this to be nice and done and all pretty. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go for the roof now. We're going to do the roofing, put all that in, put the stone in, make it look a bit nicer.
What's going on here? Oh, nothing. Don't worry. I saw an well, that's a hard word. Irregularity, but it's not. It's just a passageway.
It's a big word from you.
Irregularity. Middle. Hang on, can I reach that? Okay for me to Blake, yeah?
Yep.
Fuck.
I'll build a wall, give you a ball and chain. Did you go through a Billie Eilish phase at one point where you like most of her songs, but not all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through that as well. Not gonna lie, didn't regret it because her songs at the time were actually kind of banging. Almost fell off a roof today.
No way.
Yeah, it was. I was working I was working on a roof today, and we was getting rid of all the mould off of the top of it because there was a leakage. Because there was on this wall, right? There's a little door. It's like a door from Caroline. Where you go in and there's a different place. It's like that. All it is just a bit. I think it's like a little storage room. Well, we went up there because we saw there's a little leakage coming from up there, and we reckoned it came from the window, like underneath it. So we went up to the window to have a little look out, and climbed up there. Did what we needed to do, bish bash bosh.
Bosh,
Tried
bish,
to
bosh.
climb back down. Foot slipped. Hands were shaking. I'll put my hands on. I was panicking. So I managed to regain my cool. I didn't die.
I like that.
Alright, so we've come up with this decision so far. I've scrapped the entire idea of the stone roof because I don't really like the look of it and it's just too much hassle in my brain and it makes me think too much. So we're going to go with this design for now. We're going to go up, we're going to put a little overhang on the top. We're going to make I think the inside of the roof maybe brown terracotta, brown concrete because it goes well with the building and it looks a lot nicer. I'm not going to do the same with that because the only reason I did the blue wood is because it went along with the deep slate and it looked nicer. With the wood, we're going to go with a brown terracotta, brown concrete kind of ish thing. And then after I'm all done with that, we're going to have a look, see how it goes. I'm going to put the overhang on this roof and I'll come back after I've put the overhang in and we've filled in half of the roof, mate. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, so far this is what we've got for the front design. It's nothing much, but it's honest work. I'm just trying to sort out what I want to do. Because otherwise, if I don't, then I'm just going to be bored. I'm just going to be looking around, trying to figure stuff out. But this is so far what we've got done. I'm going to put some oak leaves, maybe spruce leaves on that bit right there. I'm going to sort this bit out. I'm going to put logs going up so it gives it more suspension and more, so it doesn't look vulnerable to the wind, so it doesn't break down. Because in buildings you've got to make them look at least somewhat realistic. So we're going to put a little suspension there. We're going to put a pillar. Then we're going to do the entire back, put that back in. And then we're going to put some concrete powder in, the brown concrete powder, once I figure out how to make brown dye. And we're just going to go from there. Might add a few plant pots everywhere. Do a little bit of that, bish bash bosh, and then we'll come back to once I've actually finished doing this bloody little cabin, because it takes the absolute mick. I think for now on this shed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from it. Because mainly I don't have the materials for it right now. And I've ran out of ideas, so I'm going to have to come up with a fresh idea. So we're gonna have to come up with maybe something for the panda fountain, waterfall fountain, whatever you want to call it. We might actually work on this well, see how that goes. Or we can also work out on this farm to make it look a little bit better. But I also do need to finish making everything out of dirt, so it's going to be a little bit of a little excavation. But what we're going to do is we're going to take down all these trees, so you're going to get a little time lapse of that, and then go from there. Alright, so that's all the trees done. There's not much else to do now apart from wait for all this snow and leaves to disappear. Apart from that, I'm going to try and get rid of all this snow because it's a pain in the arse. To be frank with you, it's really annoying to deal with all this snow here. Like my friend said, he don't like it. He wants to get rid of it. But trying to figure out what else we can do now, because we've got the well bit here which we could work upon. But I mean, don't really want to take down and build on what my mate has created. So I think we'll just let him do his little bit with that. But apart from that, we could continue to do the dirt, or continue to do this little shed bit, which is getting on my nerves at the moment, because I kind of just want to destroy it and restart it from the bottom. But we'll just have to see what we end up doing, and we'll keep on moving through this thing. But that's going to probably be the end of my video. A small little progress, you know, just something small to get through the day, and we'll make a bigger video tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you get every single video as soon as it gets uploaded. As soon as an amazing video gets uploaded, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. See you later.